Hey guys, you're watching The Crypto Future. My name is Teddy, and today I'm doing a promotional video for Pando Project. That's right, Pando Project. I know, you may have never heard of this. It makes sense, so let me tell you about it. All right, guys, so it looks like the first thing we're gonna do is go to pandoproject.org, and that's PandoProject.org. So why am I teaming up with Pando Project to bring their project to you guys? Well, I believe in this. I actually got reached out by a team member in the Pando Project, and one interesting thing is they also have a utility that is fully functional, and they've tested it. It has been working, right? And what this utility is the concept of sharing bandwidth, sharing your computer bandwidth, creating a community bandwidth approach to, whether it's moving files like what they are doing is streaming, right? So hey, let's move these videos through our own community network, and if you are on our community network, you get their token Pando tokens, which is PTX, right? So PTX tokens are given to you when in this Pando project concept, that if you become a node meaning you are sharing your computer's bandwidth, whether it's your computer, it's a server in the cloud, you're sharing that bandwidth and you're getting returns for one, engaging in that network, two, for running your node, right? If it hits that 40-hour mark, you get a certain engagement plus return from you running that server. So what they call these nodes are Ramatrons, and they have different types of trons, right? There's a Metatron, there's a Zytron, and each one of these trons requires X amount of computer requirements. Like, hey, you need to have a 32-bit. Actually, I have to. Let's look at that. Why should you join the revolution? When you join the Pando Project revolution, you'll be helping millions of people receiving benefits not offered anywhere else. Video streaming is a multi-billion-dollar industry that gamers, video producers, influencers, developers, and of course viewers depend on. There are three major problems with this industry. The first problem, the streaming companies have centralized platform trying to balance demands. This results in many viewers dealing with a lot of buffering, long lag times, and poor video quality. The second problem, most video platforms set ever-changing draconian rules and kick content creators off without warning, leaving them completely to rebuild their fan base elsewhere. The third problem, that large video and streaming companies are designed to profit their owners and shareholders, not to share the wealth with the people that help create and use the services. So this is very true, right? So one of the things is, hey, there's a lot of buffering time sometimes if your internet's bad. So when you make this community built network, you have an easier way of getting that content to the users. The other thing they're saying is they have a platform, and this platform will help, any kind of draconian laws where it's like, hey, you did something bad, so we're gonna cancel culture you, and you get canceled out of having a platform. Now you no longer have a YouTube, right? Now what do I do if I no longer have a YouTube? Well, they have a platform. We'll talk about that platform too. Let me see what else. The third problem is that these companies are designed to profit the owners and the shareholders and not share the wealth. So if you go into the Pando project and you become a Ramatron, by the way, it's $56. I looked into that to become a Ramatron node. And I'll show you how to do that too, but let's just go through this their website first, right? So content creators, their video platform, Ramatron network that we would be a part of, we receive PTX tokens. So I know this may sound familiar. You know why? Because this is very similar to what HNT is doing. So if you didn't get into Helium network, this may be worthwhile for you to investigate, because hey, you become a node, you don't need to go buy a fancy new computer. Most likely you can do it with your existing computer, So the Pando project needs you. You can download activated Ramatron and get paid for excess bandwidth. So they are paying you in PTX tokens right now. They will pay you. And this is a this was a private pre-sale, right? And now they're going to release it to the public. They reached out to me first. They were like, hey, Teddy, you understand the technical aspect of this. Please share this with your on your platform. And I'm like, yes, I will do this. Let's do this. So this is a promotional, and I'm like, I want to get this out there. This is a great project. You guys already have a utility built, and we'll get into the utility too. Develop apps to stream on Pando Project. So that's one of their apps. That's one of their apps where they are trying to give you a platform so you can showcase your apps, right? Create content on any of the platforms for fun and profit. So create content, and you're gonna put it on their platform, and you have another place. If you get canceled somewhere, you can also put it here. So if you upload to YouTube, also upload to here, you know? How does it all work in the blockchain? So Metatron is the Pando Network governance. Zytron is the Pando Network governance as well. Here's the video platform. Content creators go onto the video platform. That's shared within the network. The Metatron and Zytron are validating it, right? They're like, yep, we're the governance. We tell you. So anyone with the computer can be a Ramatron. I've said this, right? So literally that's what you can do. Here is the Pandojo. So Pandojo is an interactive platform that serves everyone who wants to live stream, upload videos, and just watch videos. So Pandojo is their upload. You can upload your videos here, have another platform, have another avenue, because not only are you going to get people that may not necessarily be on YouTube, but you'll get the Pandojo people as well. They'll view your content, and they'll keep the system going as the platform increases, as you share bandwidth, you're earning tokens. There's a lot here, guys, and it's very exciting that they're already at this utility. They're already there. They have a wallet. They have a Ramatron node. Anyone can become a Ramatron node. You don't need any special hardware. Ecosystem complete, community project, multi-angle camera in the Pando apps. So their origin story, Pando Lab is an IT company. PandoSoft is where the relationships happen. So the management, the country partners, and the Pando Project, which is what I'm showing you now. This is the Pando Project, technology-powered community blockchain-based streaming platform with an ecosystem of community. So here's the PTX, Pando token, right? Pando token is the heartbeat, the lifeblood of the Pando ecosystem. It brings life and power to every aspect of the project, and it really does, because the PTX is literally used throughout their ecosystem. They are trying to make you adapt, have you share some bandwidth. So I know you're thinking, oh, Teddy, if I share bandwidth, it's going to slow down my computer. Well, their Ramatron nodes do not slow down your computer. They are only tapping into the bandwidth. If you're using that full bandwidth, go ahead. I highly doubt you're using full bandwidth unless you're like torrenting or something, but it makes sense, you know? If you have your computer on 40 hours a week, start looking into Ramatron. You're earning free passive income. It does take $56 to activate the Ramatron node. So once you have paid the 56, then you're earning passive income for sharing your bandwidth, and you have to have 40 hours of engagement, right, within there. So review. So they did start in 2018. This is why I'm very excited about this. Like literally their utility has already been made, because they started in 2018 and they're coming out now. So they literally have rolled out the prototype in the dev environment. They have all this working, right? Pandojo DF development of the website, the testnet launched. Like literally we are now here. They're about to go mainnet launch, Pandojo DApp live testing, Pandojo DApp launch, and then we're talking TutorX. TutorX is very exciting as well. You guys are going to learn more about TutorX as they go, but from what I've seen, TutorX is basically a teaching platform. You can go on there, you can learn languages, you can learn anything that can be tutored online. That's pretty cool, you know? So other fun things, this Vixo, this I haven't completely looked into it, but it is coming to us as well. Very, very interested to see, because they're already at the point, you know, they've already delivered. They've already delivered in Q3, 2021, Q2, Q3, and now we're talking about the next Q2, we have a catalyst. Q3, we have a catalyst. Their entire 2023 looks amazing, you know? And then eventually, you know, D apps, all that is coming in. But even without the D app, they're already there. They already have the use case. So this is the management team. These are the two owners. Have not met them, but they're completely doxed. Everyone's got a profile on here. And this is big. This company's been around and it's international, right? So this is John. He's the one that reached out to me. I will be reaching out back again to potentially do an AMA with them. I think that's going to be really the nail in the coffin that gets their project out there, because I'm so surprised. I go to live stream and I'm like, guys, there is another project out here, and it's got utility, it's got use case. It literally looks very, very good on paper as well as in the market right now. They have 16,000 something nodes already running. So here's all the offices that they have. As I said, they're partners. They're international, guys. There's no single country that I'm not worried about that's gonna have a tough time contacting them. They have resources across the world. So if you can't get into one, hey, call someone else. That's how liable they are, you know? That's awesome. So other fun things I would do, I just want to say we went through the origin story, the apps, the roadmap. So if you get stuck anywhere, you can just click the links up top. The wallet, there is a wallet. There is a wallet. That's right, there is a wallet, and you can create a wallet right here. So create a wallet, set a password. You're gonna know, so I'm just gonna use a funny password here. All right, so you're gonna download from this. You're gonna have to download the key store basically. So download key store. This is how you create a wallet on the Pando project. How did I do that? All right, so mnemonic wallet. So I'm gonna edit this out, but basically you also wanna write down everything that's written on here, because this is a way that you can recover shall you need to unlock your wallet or anything. And keep in mind, the key store file is downloaded, so store that somewhere safe. You need that. Take backups of that key store. That's a very important file. So we're gonna hit continue here, and you're gonna get a phrase. Make sure you write that phrase down and do not forget it anywhere. So I'm gonna continue. And it says you're ready, unlock your wallet. So once you've done that, you've gone to the key store, you've written down your mnemonic key, everything, right? So you're gonna unlock the wallet. It says choose key store file. You're gonna have to choose your key store file, so where you downloaded. So choose, I'm gonna go to downloads, here it is. All right, so now I am here and it says I need to enter that password that we originally made. So I'm gonna enter that password. All right, I'm gonna unlock the wallet. Boom. Guys, I'm in a wallet. I have my wallet ID right here. You can see everything. So now I've made a wallet and I want to become a Ramatron node. How easy is that? Well, you just go to Get Now here, right? Once you get Now here, you can download for Windows, Mac OS X, Linux, or for a cloud server. Like if you want to go to Amazon Cloud and you want to run node there, but it's up to you what you want, where you want to run that node. So click on download for Windows. It's going to download the setup guide. It is quite a large file, almost 248 MB. Let that download. Open this up. So I did get this Windows protected your PC, blah, 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 unrecognized app. I'm gonna choose the run anyway. So here it is. Who do I want to install this for? I'm gonna do only me, but you can do anyone on this computer. That's up to you. I mostly use my Lively Void. So next. Saying next. There we go. So Lively Void. Install. I'm using all defaults here. It's installing. It's installing. Here it comes. Here it comes. All right. I am now in the Ramatron platform. All right, so here, this is the actual UI of what your node's gonna look like. So you need to get this Ramatron ID. All right, so next you're gonna go to PandoPTX.com. This is actually where you get the presale. So I know you guys are asking, hey, how do I get into the presale? How do I get into the presale? So you've now created the wallet, right? You have a nice fancy wallet address. You grab that wallet address. You put that wallet address into PandoPTX.com, and this is how you get into the presale. So now they know where to airdrop your tokens into what wallet. I've done this myself, right? I've received the airdrop that I've invested in. Put in my information, and they basically submit this form. I require 1 Ramatron unit. So I'm doing 1 Ramatron unit. That's how much I'm gonna go. And this is my wallet address. I put in my information and I submit the order, right? So once I submit the order, and by the way, make sure you put referral Teddy Ganja and YouTube, so that way I get some credit for sending you guys over there, by the way. Regardless, so I've submitted it. They're gonna send you an email with the form. It's gonna be great. You're gonna get everything that you want once you figure out how much, and you can actually buy into the presale with debit card as well. So definitely worth investigating to get into the Pando project. I got in myself, right? So then what I did was I decided to stake this. So I went to stakes, and there's this thing called deposit stake in your wallet, right? You're gonna hit the deposit stake. Once you hit the deposit stake, here's the Ramatron node. You're gonna choose Ramatron node because you've downloaded already. Hit continue, and then here comes the Ramatron node address. You're gonna go back to Ramatron. You're gonna copy that node address. You're gonna paste it here. So once you get your tokens, this is what you do, right? And then you choose the amount you want to stake. The minimum being 250. As long as it's there, it's going to let you deposit it to stake. This is how you send PTX to the Ramatron node. Now, your Ramatron node says, hey, I received PTX, here's the stake amount, right? So you want to start first by allowing the status. You want to get online. So allow, choose your stake amount, boom, you're good. Refresh, it's starting. I just did this now, guys. Utility is there, right? So then I can go to the proof of network, and this is where I'm seeing the proof of network that I'm on. I'm on the network, and the weekly goal is to get to that 40%, right? So heartbeat status is green. When it's not, you know, it'll be red. So here, I'll show you that. This is red, so you're offline. Ramatron updated successfully, and then here's green. So completely in. We got the proof of network. Proof engagement, nothing yet. Eventually I'll get something. But right now I have staked my PTX tokens. I'm completely in this project, guys. Like at this point, I know how else, you know, you'd be crazy. You'd be crazy. Like they already have the utility. They have a use case. They know their target audience. And I've walked through the website. I've walked through the wallet. I've walked through their Ramatron node setup. Like at this point, you have everything you need to successfully stake the token, right? So another thing people been asking is, hey Teddy, how much does the staking give you, or how does the staking work? You know, they don't really understand the staking portion. So there's actually 2 types of staking that are going to come out. There's simple staking, which, you know, you put up a value, it stakes it, and then you take that reward, and you can do with it whatever you want when that reward is given to you. So when you stake here, it is locked for 6 months. So in that 6 months, it's gonna accumulate, and then you choose. Now let's say that you didn't want to stake and you just want to hold the token, right? So guys, simple thing. PTX is gonna list on some exchanges, and when it lists on exchanges, you'd be able to send your PTX from your wallet, right, the wallet you made, over to those exchange wallets, and you can sell. So that is literally their goal. They're gonna go live. This is their end product. Like, we're literally looking at the end product, guys. This is not even something that they just came up with, right? They've been working on this since 2018. Where else are you going to see projects that people have been working on since 2018? You know, it's mind blowing. You don't even see this stuff anymore. That's the thing. That's literally the thing, right? So when it comes to the staking, the one thing that I had trouble trying to understand, I was like, called up John. I'm like, John, explain the staking to me again. And he gave me a little snippet here. So it literally says proof of stake, 10% a month on the amount staked, broken down to between 4 to 2.5% weekly payouts, you know, depending on how much you stake. So they're literally trying to get you 10% of your stake every month. 10% of 1,000 every month. That's pretty good. That's really good. And all I have to do is be part of the network. You know, I'm like, why would I not do this? You know, and I do want to talk about the proof of engagement because you guys didn't, in this video, you're not seeing data here. So I did ask John, I'm like, hey, John, can you give me the proof of engagement? What is it? And he said, when your Ramatron engages in delivering data earnings, earnings are generated at the rate of 0.01875 PTX per 60 seconds. That is also where having multiple physical Ramatron nodes are considered versus having all staked in one. Many ways to design your strategy, and it's all based on preference. This earning is on top of your weekly stake. So this is on top of the weekly stake. So being on the network is one thing, right? Proof of engagement is a whole nother can of worms. Like literally you can earn more rewards in this, and what it is your Ramatron has to deliver data. Once that data has delivered, you're going to get proof of engagement. So if you get proof of engagement, you're going to get earnings of 0.01875 PTX for using your node. So that's also pretty good, guys. Like a lot of good things here. Nothing sounds alarming. Everything sounds pretty good. I do have a referral code. Share that. And recovery key, make sure you back up your Ramatron. And once you activate the Ramatron, the recovery key comes in, it'll populate, and that's when you back up your recovery keys and you don't show anybody else that. So copy that recovery key, save that recovery key somewhere safe. And if you, in case anything happens, you need to recover, you have the recovery key. So guys, that's pretty much it. I hope this has helped you in making a decision about the Pando project, how to get involved. It is a pre-sale, and they made it a streamlined way. You know, you put in your information on the form, they send you a form back, hey, how much PTX do you want to buy? I've shown you the process, I bought it myself, and that's basically it. So, yet again, thank you, Pando Project. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to show my viewers what you guys are about, why I think they should get involved, and I hope I have informed them, and I hope they continue to look into your project and stake, right? Become a node. It's worth it. You get 10% back. Why not? Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I appreciate you all. Thanks for watching this video, and I will catch you next time.